What's going on, Delaware? Is your main man, Big Ivan, and you are watching the DETV Small Business Podcast here on the Small Business Network here at DETV. And I'm super excited about creating this. This is something for all the business owners, entrepreneurs, from vendors to contractors. We are giving you the resources that you need to grow your business. And I'm telling you, I'm super excited because we have so many state agencies, local agencies that are coming through the DETV to help you further your business. But I'm not alone. Today, I am with the Kingmaker.
Star Maker, baby.
Star Maker? I'm here with the Star Maker, Steve Johnson himself. Steve, what's going on, bro?
Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I'm just here to help y'all make more money, save more money, save more time.
Say it again.
That's what we're about over here.
Say it one more time.
I'm here to help you make more money, and save more time.
So if you're a small business and you are watching and you would like to join the conversation, or if you want to just even highlight your small business in the state of Delaware, because our job right here is to give you resources and get some walkthrough to your business, all right? Some walking traffic in your business so you can grow your revenue. What we're doing here is call in today live. You will be live on air with the Star Maker and Mr. DETV himself. Call in at 302-274-0383. Steve, what's happening over there, man?
Not a whole lot, man. I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Go ahead. So Steve, what are some of the things that you're hearing? Now, today we're going to keep it 101, right? And we're just going to, later on in conversations and DETV just keep going up and up and up. But we're going to start 101 today. What are some things that, first of all, who are you and what do you do?
I do whatever is required. But I'm Stephen Johnson, affectionately known as the Star Maker. I am the Director of Financial Empowerment at the United Way of Delaware. I help run their minority small business program. In the last 3 years, we've created over almost 40 six-figure earners, 2 seven-figure earners. We've opened 7 restaurants. We got a pretty good track record over there. We've done a lot in a little bit of time. So I'm really, really excited to, get here to Delaware and help out the small business community.
I love it. So again, if you're a small business, this is also a business roll call. So make sure you call in live on the air, 302-274-0383. All right. So let's make it happen. Question for you, Mr. Star.
Hold on. Before we get into it, everybody, mark your calendars. July 15th, 2025, the Minority Small Business Expo. It's going to be at 100 Campus Drive at Del Tech's Dover campus. It's going to be tremendous. There's going to be some movers and shakers in the building, and I need to see everybody there. I need to see your faces in the places.
What's going on there, Steve? Tell me what is that all about?
So we're going to have some very relevant panel discussions as far as Delaware small business goes. We're going to have some speed networking sessions. We're going to have workshops. There's going to be funders, founders, builders. Everybody's going to be there. We were lucky enough to get Ivan to agree to host the event with us.
I am?
Yeah.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
I am. I guess I am. No, I'm just messing. No, I'm just messing. No, I can't wait to be there. I can't wait to do that.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really, really looking forward to it. Last year's event was a tremendous, tremendous success. We had over 100 vendors in the house. I want to say we had somewhere around 1,000 attendees come to the event last year that we had in Bally's down in Dover. So we are quite looking forward to doing this again this year.
I love it. Small businesses, you've been teaching small business for years now, right? And you're the finance guy. You're the finance guru, right? What are some of the barriers that are stopping small businesses in Delaware?
In Delaware, you meet a lot of small business owners who have big ideas, big goals, big dreams, but you got to learn how to run the business, all right? It's cool to say we need access to capital, and that's true. We do. And for the minority businesses in particular, a lot of times the access to capital just isn't there. But you need to learn how to run the business. I'm not saying you need to be a forensic accountant, but when you look at your balance sheet and your P&L, you need to understand what you're looking at. I'm not saying that you have to be involved in every single transaction, but you need to have a general outline, a general idea of what's going on as far as sales in your business.
Say it again. Say it again.
Sales is by far the most important thing in your business. I talk about this every time I come up here. Y'all have to be tired of hearing me say it.
No, keep on saying it, man. I mean, it is what it is.
Sales is the most important thing in your business. You hear this all the time, and I hear it in Delaware often. Every small business owner comes to me saying, I need help with marketing. But most small business owners don't actually need help with marketing. What you actually need help with is sales. And sales and marketing are not the same thing.
Say it again.
Sales and marketing are not the same
Matter of fact,
thing.
bring that mic closer to you a little bit, man. Just bring it to you.
You must have the ability to make a customer say yes. And even from there, you got to be able to get referrals. How much time did you spend getting referrals last week? Sit down and audit your time. How much time did you spend looking for new customers? Did you spend more time looking for grants than you did looking for customers? Because if you did, you're doing it wrong, baby. All right, I'm not going to get on
No, get on your soapbox. That's what we created this for.
Because you see it all the time. All the time. You must. Nothing in your business is more important than sales. All right, not operations, not marketing, nothing. Not customer service. Even customer service is not more important than sales.
That's not even a phrase no more. That's not even a thing. Right, customer service. It's what?
Customer experience.
There we go. So what you're going to get here, boy? You're going to get some. What is it called? Steve? You're going to get some bird food today.
That's right.
You're going to get it today. And as we go on, we're also going to give you some 6 agencies, Delaware State agencies and organizations that will help support your small business. One, I want to give a shout out to Division of Small Business. Their objective is they're an agency helping entrepreneurs start and grow their businesses. They offer funding programs, counseling, and support. Make sure you check them out. And I'll give another one later on when we get a little bit further in the podcast. What's something else that you see that's a barrier to small business? Not even in Delaware, just small business in general.
As much as I harped about access to capital not being the main thing, access to capital.
Well, I think Governor Gov has did that.
Yeah.
Governor Meyer has done that. They're fixing that. Him and CJ and that Division of Small Business we were just talking about, they're fixing that. They just dropped, what, $14 million? $14 million that they got to give away before the end of 2025? Well, I mean, good Lord, bro. That's insane. That is insane.
Yeah.
So we had a conversation with him today. What do you think about that conversation that we had with him today, with CJ?
It was powerful. It was riveting. My man CJ knows his stuff. I felt like we didn't even need to be here. He could have interviewed himself.
Say it again.
It was great. We didn't even need to be here. He could have interviewed himself. But there's a few questions that you're going to want to ask yourself before you go and solicit any kind of funding if you're a business owner. I think the first question you should ask yourself is your business already growing? Is your business already successful? If it's not, then you might not need any money. You might need some customers. All right? Now, I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but it comes down to what exactly are you going to use this money for? A lot of times we don't really have a clear idea, a clear understanding of what exactly we're going to use the money for. And to dovetail off that, you got to know how exactly, down to the penny, how is this going to return more money than you actually borrowed or got granted? We got to think about this stuff. These are things that you kind of want to have in line before you solicit funding of any kind. Money is not going to solve your problems. Money ain't going to help you if you don't know how to actually run a business. I'm just saying.
One more time.
Money is not going to help you if you don't actually know how to run the business.
I gotta interrupt you. I want to interrupt you real quick.
Go on, bro.
All right, because
Okay, can you hear me? Hi, I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for having me on. We are Bella's Unique Bridal Boutique, and that U means YOU. We cater to the budget savvy bride, that bride that's looking for that designer gown but does not want to pay designer price. So we basically carry off the rack designer gowns, and brides don't have to wait for them to be shipped, and they don't have to break the bank to get one. They just make an appointment, come right in, and go right out with a smile. We are located in Newcastle, Delaware, but closer to Bear, right off of Red Lion Road, 101 Jeston Boulevard. That's Newcastle, Delaware. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Where should we start? At firstly, I would hire some help because it doesn't matter how much I expand or how much I grow. I know that I can't do this alone. So I would definitely hire help, and then I would expand the business into my own retail space. That way I could put more gowns out for more and to service more brides. Pretty much what I just said. It's the help because I can only take so many appointments because I am a one woman show at this time. And then occasionally I have helpers on the weekend. And also with the amount of inventory that I have, this space just not will allow me to put all of the inventory out. So that kind of limits my growth as far as space is concerned. And then, of course, working capital. You always need that cash flow, that working capital, because you have ebbs and flows, during certain seasons in bridal. But then this way, this would keep me operating and working and then just have some backup, in the case of an emergency. Excuse me, hello? Just barely. I can hear him just barely. Okay, yes, that's better. I am doing well today. Thank you for asking. Yes, yes, it has been amazing. And one thing I have learned first of all, I needed to know so much more about business because sometimes as business owners, we are thrilled about our product and we are thrilled when those brides come in and they leave crying and happy and all the family. But the nuts and bolts of business really happens behind the scenes in terms of management and distribution, when you make decisions, when you pull back, how to make sales, not just have a product that sits in here looking pretty, but I have to learn the skill of being able to close our sales. And so in working with Stephen these past few months, I have definitely paid more close attention to follow up and to close ratios, which I wasn't sure what that was in the beginning, if I can just be transparent. And so I have learned so many things about business behind the scene and not just the frou-frou of I got a business. Okay, thank you so much. Well, our website is bellasuniquebridal.com, and that's you with a Y-O-U. And also on Instagram, same name, Bella's Unique Bridal, and on Facebook, Bella's Unique Bridal Boutique, same name. Excuse me? Oh, thank you so much, and I do so value you and your expertise and your knowledge, and it has definitely helped me grow as a person and as a business owner. So thank you so much.
Oh shoot! Someone said the mics. They couldn't hear it. I don't think they could hear us. Yo, shout out to my main man, Craig Skills. Craig Skills, I appreciate that. I hit the wrong button, man. If you just missed it, Steve, tell them who we just had on the phone.
We just had Miss Monica Dudley on the phone with us from Unique Bridal. She has a wedding gown business.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It went exceedingly well. She talked to us a little bit about what she's learned so far working with me. She talked a little bit about some of the barriers that she's experienced as a business owner here in Delaware.
I love it. Yo, Skills, give me a call, man. Give me a call real quick. What was that number? They could call in?
The number that you're calling in is 302-274-0383.
I love it. All right, it's your main man, Big I, talking to town. I'm here with the star maker, Steven Johnson. We're answering everything small business. Be sure to give us a call, business roll call. We want to make sure that we highlight your business and bring you to the forefront. next thing that we got, next resources we got, the Delaware Small Business Development Center, SBDC. They provide free one-on-one consulting, business planning, and access to resources. They especially are helpful for those that are not bank ready. Steve, what does not bank ready mean?
Not bank ready means you may not have a perfect credit score. You may not have 2 years in business the way that a bank is looking for. You may not have a DSCR of 1.25 the way that a traditional bank's going to be looking for if you go to them for, say, a commercial mortgage loan. So, you may not, you're on the way, but not quite there yet.
Say it one more time, Steve. Say it one more time.
You're on the way, but not quite there.
No, repeat the whole thing. What does not bank ready mean?
So not bank ready means.
Don't worry about that. That's what you got.
All right. So if you're not bank ready, you may not have a perfect credit score. You may not have everything you need as far as, your books. You may not know what you're looking at when you look at a P&L or a balance sheet. Maybe you got a new business. Maybe you don't have a lot of experience when it comes to the business side of your business, and all your experience is on the technical side of your business. Maybe your DSCR or your debt service coverage ratio is not 1.25, which is traditionally what a bank is going to be looking for when you go to them for something like a commercial mortgage loan. If you're not bank ready, that's going to be a good resource for you.
Yeah, so shout out again, the Delaware Small Business Development Center. They are helping those that are not bank ready. Make sure you check them out. Steve, what's another barrier that you find in business that really can hurt a business? Like we just heard the madame say, like she didn't even know like certain terminology. Mm-hmm. Like what else have you heard?
I would say you got to stop. I'm not sure how real I can keep it here.
Go ahead, man. Look, I own the network. Come on.
Stop treating your customers like a lick. All right, that's real important.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Steve. Slow down. Slow down. What now?
Don't treat your customers like a lick. All right. You must know how to establish and nurture relationships. That means that you can't sell based on price. There's two things that you can't base getting customers on. One is price, the other is customer service. All right, if somebody's giving you their money, we have to assume that your customer service is at least passable. And I don't believe you should be selling based on price, because as soon as someone else comes along with a better price, there goes your customer. They're going somewhere else. So you got to sell based on value. You must have a unique value proposition. You must be able to clearly articulate what specifically the difference is between you and a competitor.
You are absolutely right. Again, Steven, while you on that, man, give them the phone number to log in. I want to hear about these businesses out here in Delaware.
Phone number that you're going to call in is 302-274-0383. Again, that's 302-274-0383.
I love it.
They're telling me they still having some trouble hearing me.
Let me see. No, we're good now. We got you.
Excellent. Perfect.
Yeah, we got you. We're good. Sales, the bloodline. How about advertising? Does that play a part? We got a caller. All right, hold on. Caller, how are you? Welcome to the Small Business Podcast. It's your main man, Big Ive. What's going on? Hold on. They said they'd start off Big Ive. You there, caller? Caller, you there? Hello.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
Who am I speaking to?
This is Keith with Greenwich Exterminating.
Keith, what's going on, good brother? How are you?
I'm doing well. Your voice is very low, Ive.
Hold on. There you go. How about now? That better?
That is better.
All right, Keith, tell everybody that's tuning in what you do, who you are, and all that great stuff.
Okay. First-time caller. Very excited. But I'm Keith Greenwich with Greenwich Exterminating. I do all things bugs, rodents, anything that crawls, flies, or gets on your nerves. That's what I take care of.
I love that. How long you been in business?
So I've been in business just since October of 24. I've been in the industry. This is my 18th year. I'm excited to bring my voice to the small business arena, and looking forward to growing here in Delaware.
I love it. Make sure you in the feed wherever you're watching from. If you're watching from YouTube or if you're watching from Instagram or Twitter, put the name and your website in the comments as well. Let me ask you this: what makes you? Why should people spend their money with you?
Great question. The reason why they should spend my money, their money with me, is because I have the experience. And I'm speaking to the homeowner that runs to the Home Depot, the commercial client that runs to the hardware store and buys the ant bait and everything like that. The experience that I have can take care of the issue a lot of times without using a lot of chemicals. Understanding the biology and habits of each insect and or rodent is half the battle. So if you go and you buy snap traps and you set it in your house and they're not catching anything, they're set wrong. So the knowledge and experience that I bring is invaluable.
I love it. I got to ask you this, man. Did this brother just say the biology of rodents?
Yes.
Did he just say the biology of rodents?
He did.
Oh,
yes,
Mr.
sir.
Greenwich is very, very technically sound. Go ahead, bro. Keep
Oh
talking.
my God! You went to like Bug University? Like, yo, that's amazing. But that leads me to my point. This next point is how important, Steve, jump in on this. How important is it for a business owner to understand not just the services that they provide, but to be a certified specialist in what they do?
All right. So for this, I'm going to pose a question. Let's say that you fell down and broke your foot.
Right.
You fall down and break your foot. Would you want to go see a general practitioner or would you want to go see a podiatrist? You want to go see the specialist.
Right.
And when you're a specialist, you'll be able to, first of all, you're going to be able to charge more, which is great. All right. But let me come back to that because Mr. Greenwich actually has a great story. Can I tell a little bit of our business, Mr. Greenwich?
Definitely.
All right. So he also started working with me late last year. You heard him just say he's a relatively new business owner.
Right.
Within a short period of time, we were able to walk him through the successful acquisition of another pest control company, which led to the acquisition of which led to him getting almost 4,000 new accounts. So imagine, you've been in business for 3 months, and suddenly you have 4,000 new customers.
Hold on. I don't want to hear no more from you. I don't want to hear no more from you. Mr. Greenwich.
Yes. I'm sorry. The sound is very low.
Hold on. Is it our microphones?
I think so.
Hold on. How about now?
Yeah, I can hear you clear.
Okay. All right. I'm just moving them up. Sorry,
Can I say
everyone.
it again? Can I tell the story again? Because it's a good one.
Yeah, go ahead, man, because this is insane.
So Mr. Greenwich started working with me late 2024. You just heard him say he was a relatively new business owner. We were able to walk him through the acquisition of a smaller pest control company, which led to him getting 4,000 new accounts, or almost 4,000. I think it was like 3,900. We're going to call it 4,000.
Right.
So imagine you're a relatively new business owner, and suddenly you link up with this guy, and now you've got almost 4,000 new customers. You would be a very happy person. Would
Yeah.
you not?
Yeah.
Mr. Greenwich, how's it been working with me so far, man?
Great. That was a jump start that I needed.
That wasn't no jump
start
start.
the business off right.
Let me ask you, Mr. Greenwich, in your industry, how important is it for you to be a specialist at what you do? Because there's a lot of people out here killing bugs. Anyone can kill bugs. But what makes you, why is it so important for you to be a specialist?
Once again, another great question. So first of all, in pest control, it is a certified industry. Like a plumber or electrician, you become certified in pest control. So in order to use some restricted use pesticides and rodenticides, you need your certification. And sometimes the issue calls for that. It calls for a certified exterminator to come in and take care of the problem. Some of the over-the-counter sprays and baits, they might not cut it, and you got to take it a step above. So it is very important to be a certified exterminator, and you get the training, yearly training. You have to keep your certification up.
Right.
So we're constantly training and getting new advancements in technology and materials.
Wow.
He does a little bit of everything.
I see that.
When you see some of the stuff he has to deal with, You might want to get one of these cameras and just follow him around for a day or two.
I'm interested. Mr. Greenwich, do me a favor. We got to get to the next call. Tell people where they can find you, social media and all that. Phone's just ringing off the hook.
You can find me on Facebook at Keith Greenwich. Also on Instagram at GreenwichX.com on the web.
I love it. Mr. Greenwich, thank you so much, man, for tuning into the DETV Small Business Podcast, man. And make sure you just keep following, bro. And good luck, man. Wish you the best of all. All right? Thanks a lot, bro.
Thank you.
All right, caller. Next caller, what's happening? Is your main man, Big Ivan Steve, on the Small Business Podcast. What's the name of your business?
Oh, this is Valeria Muhammad with Empower Her Health Wellness. How are you?
I'm well, sister. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Thanks for calling. Okay, tell us all and tell the world. We got 18,000 people listening, and we got like another 7,000 online right now. Like, what do you do? What do you specialize in? And why should people come to you for your service?
So I'm a family nurse practitioner. Just went and opened up my own private practice. It's called Empower Her Health Wellness, where I specialize in functional medicine, where it's more holistic treatment. So I help provide services to women. So a lot of times women, our health care isn't completely addressed and our hormones aren't actually addressed. So what I do is I look at the root cause of all of your symptoms, and then we provide wraparound support. So I take it's about 20 lab panel and get a 19-page functional report where I can actually tell what's going on.
Okay.
Whether it's chronic inflammation, perimenopause, menopause, insulin resistance, all these things that women are kind of shunned away from by traditional medicine, and polycystic ovarian syndrome. And then I have packages where they can sign up for, and we provide wraparound support. So I collaborate with Ready, Set, Fit with Monique for nutritional consults and meal plans, and Naima, where she helps. When you tell someone you can't do something,
right,
and then you do everything that you can't do. So she actually helps with cognitive behavior assessments and treatments for when I make recommendations that people will follow through, because I might be able to figure it out. Monique will be able to tell you what to eat and how to exercise, but you have to do the work. And a lot of times it's the work that we don't want to do that's actually better for us. So we have that wraparound support with having all those services available.
Wow.
Because women are suffering. We don't talk about perimenopause, menopause, and all the things that women go through. So I just wanted to start specializing in women, because it took me to actually experience going through it myself, and I just said enough is enough. So I'm in Delaware, and I just took that leap of faith and opened up my own private practice.
I love it. So let me get this right, sister. This is not a Western medicine thing.
No. So a lot of times our bodies have a great capacity to heal. We just don't look more at prevention. So once you get to the root cause, it's like the iceberg that sticks up, right? You can see the top, but you don't know what's going on at the root.
Right.
So we're looking at the root, match with symptoms and different things like that. Your symptoms, your diet, your lifestyle, your stress level, your work environment. We look at everything, match it with your labs, and it's not a Band-Aid fix. It's actually getting to what the problem is so we can eradicate it. Like, I'm more about forever wellness, not just a Band-Aid. That's what I came away from. And in all fairness, it's just this vicious cycle of pushing everyone through a system, and you don't even have time to spend with people. My first visit with my clients are 90 minutes.
Wow. I know that women are bank grades they're banging down your door right now. Can you let the women know that are watching? Give them your information, where they can find you, social media, website, all that good stuff.
So my website is empowerhw.com. My telephone number is 302-532-3795. My Instagram page is empower.hw, and I'm on LinkedIn under my name, Valeria Muhammad. So those are the platforms that you can find me. And YouTube, The Hormone Fixer.
The hormone. You see, hit the camera on Steve. Look at Steve's face. Look at Steve's face. The hormone fixer. I love it. I love it. Ladies, calling all ladies. That is for you. Make sure you go see the hormone fixer. I love it. I love it. Sister, thank you so much for calling. We really appreciate you. Thanks for listening and following us here on DETV.
Thank you for taking the time.
You got it. Steve, I want to holler at you real quick.
Yes, sir.
Technology, man, how is important? I was just thinking about it when Sister Muhammad jumped on, and she was, she gave her info. How important is technology in business right now?
It's super important because you're not going to be able to take advantage of the new currency if you're not also taking advantage of technology. And the new currency is data.
The brother said the new currency.
Data is the new currency. You must have phone numbers, email addresses, names. If you can, you need addresses. You need all of this stuff. It's hard to do a successful ad campaign or marketing campaign without data.
All right, we got a caller. Caller, thanks for coming in. This is Ive and Steve at the Small Business Podcast. How you doing?
How you doing, sir?
I'm good. What's the name? Who am I talking to? The name of your business?
Craig Skills, Fat Cuts Hairstyling.
Come on. What makes you dope as hell, Craig Skills?
I don't know, man. I've been doing it for so long. I guess it will make me stay educated in my field.
How important is that, man? That is a great thing right there. How important is that, Craig?
It's very important because the way you stay in business is to stay current with all the stuff that's changing in your business, whatever you do for a living. So that goes to not just staying at your business or staying local. You have to venture out to other states, other countries, to see other different skills and what works in other states and try to bring that home to increase your volume of your business and stay current.
Yeah.
So long as you stay current ahead of the curve, your business can keep growing. Then you look up, and then you 20, 30, 40 years in business. But you got to keep elevating your skills to stay in business.
How long you been in business, Greg?
It's 30 years.
What Craig just said is very, very important. How many of y'all remember BlackBerry?
BlackBerry what?
I can't hear it. What did he say?
Hold on. Go ahead. Can you hear me?
I said what Craig just said is extremely important. You got to stay up. How many of y'all remember BlackBerry?
Is he on? I can't really hear him.
Yeah, you can't hear him?
He's real far away.
Then pull your mic a little closer. Then can you tighten up a little bit on
How's
the
that?
audio? How about that, bro?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Excellent, excellent. I was just saying what you just said is extremely important. You got to be abreast of the changes that are happening in and around your industry. Like, look at the cost of an avocado 10 years ago, and then look at the cost of an avocado right now. It's crazy. How many of y'all remember BlackBerry?
What the hell is BlackBerry?
What's BlackBerry?
You don't remember BlackBerry, the phones?
The Blackberries.
Yes.
Okay.
BlackBerry. Yeah, BlackBerry. Absolutely.
Yeah, Craig had like 8 of them.
Okay, the Canadian company. Canadian company.
Y'all remember BlackBerry?
Yeah.
A lot of y'all might have had the Sidekick back in the day.
I had the Sidekick.
Where are they now?
Yeah. Where's Kodak? Shit.
Damn, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good
where's
one.
Fred
That's
House
a
Kodak?
different story, though, I think. They created the apps. I think they got booted out.
Who, Craig?
BlackBerry.
Oh, go ahead.
No, well, my point here is BlackBerry didn't want to change with the times, and you got to stay
Absolutely,
educated
yeah,
and
right.
change with the times if you're going to stay relevant. Them being rigid
Right.
and not being willing to stay updated cost them a lot in the end, and that's a mistake that you
Right.
see a lot of business owners making. So what you just said is absolutely correct, is absolutely spot on, bro.
Hey, Craig, where can people find you on social media?
You can find me at Craig Skills, 1L and a Z, at everything. I try to keep, I've been around so long, so I try to keep everything the same name so it wouldn't be no problem finding me. So it's Craig Skills at everything.
That's smart as hell.
And I try to teach that when I teach my classes, find a name that's unique to you so you can have it at everything instead of skipping people around and do that. It gets confusing. Some people have a short time, thought process, so they just don't want to chase it no more. So if you have Craig Skills, 1L and a Z at everything, you can find me everywhere.
I love it. Craig, thanks so much for calling, bro.
We need to get him up here.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But Craig, why don't you just walk down the street and come get on? Come grab a mic. Just come grab the mic. He must run down, be downstairs right now. My man Craig. Shout out Fat Cuts. He said it, confusing the customer. Does that get in the way? How easy is that to confuse the customer?
Again, your information's got to be consistent across platforms. You got to be easy to access. You must be easy to get in touch with. Otherwise, you do run the risk of confusing your customer. And you also have to be consistent. You can't be doing Is that another call we got coming
No,
in?
not yet. Oh, yeah, got another call. Damn, you heard that?
Foundation.
Hey, what's going on? Thanks for calling the Small Business Podcast. This is your main man, Big Ive, and I'm here with my main man, Steve. Who are we talking to? Hold on, wait a minute, I can hear you. There you go. You there? Hello? Hello? All right, let's try this again. Thanks for calling the Small Business Podcast. This is your main man, Big Ive, and Steve. Who are we talking to?
Monique from Ready Set Fit.
Back to back.
Facts. It is apropos. Come on here.
What's going on, Monique? How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. I think Sister Muhammad just tapped you in, right?
She did. She was just here singing your praises.
I love it.
She was?
Yes, Dag, that's great.
She's amazing.
Yeah,
we do great work together.
I'm hearing that. So tell the 18,000 viewers that's paying attention that what you do.
So my name's Monique. I own Ready Set Fit, and I am a lifestyle change company where we work with weight loss, weight gain, hormonal health with Sister Valeria. I do personal training, nutrition. So what we do is we cultivate individual lifestyles that will cross generations. So we're working on generational health, and we're taking your current lifestyles and upgrading them. So it's not just chicken and rice or what have you. It's whatever your culture is. I will take it and study it and then modify it to meet the times and meet the demands of the labor that you're doing right now.
She said it's not chicken and rice. It's more than that. Where can people find you, sis?
You can find me on Instagram at ReadySetFitDE or on my personal page, _Monique Nicole_ on Instagram. And then I'm also located at the best gym in our state, the Training Center in Newcastle. That's where I'll take you as my client. And then I have a studio at 611 West 18th Street where you can work on your self-care, as I'm also a licensed massage therapist.
Okay.
I want to touch on something that she really harped on for a minute.
Okay.
Customization. If you listen, she's not doing the cookie cutter thing. Everybody who comes to work with her gets a customized game plan specifically for them. That's tremendous.
Is it important?
Yes. Extremely important.
I love it. Hey, Monique, thank you so much for calling the Small Business Podcast. We really appreciate you. I got another couple calls I got to take before I can let Steve out of here. I'm holding him hostage. I'm about to
It's a pleasure. Thank you guys for your work.
Thank you so much, sis. That's what's up, man. Phones ringing off the hook. Small business out here doing their thing. And you know what? I messed up because what I should have did. Hey, Craig, give me a call back, Craig. Or someone call me real quick. I got that question I wanted to ask because, again, $14 million out here in the street for Delaware small businesses, right? The playing field is equal, coming out of that. I'm super excited. I want to know if someone had an extra $100,000, what they would do. Call in. Guess what's that number, Steve?
That number is 302-274-0383. Again, that's 302-274-0383.
I love it. It's your main man, Big Ive, and who?
The Star Maker, Steven Johnson.
That boy said the Star Maker, yo.
I didn't give myself that name. Shout out to Kari DeWitt. He's the one who branded me.
Okay.
And I so appreciate him. We need to get him up here, too.
Who is it?
Kari DeWitt.
Kari DeWitt, he started at transportation, that logistic company.
Mountaineer Logistics.
Mountaineer Logistics. So shout out to Mountaineer Logistics. Let's see. Also want to give another shout out time of today. You ready? Wait a minute. Did it do it? It didn't do it. Why didn't do it? Hold on. My thing didn't go off. Oh, there you go. Ready? Shout out today. This is for the Delaware Office of Supplier Diversity, assisting minority, women, veterans, and disadvantaged business owners.
Conversations call. The DETV Foundation.
Oh, there we go. Ha! Next caller. Thanks for calling in. It's the Big Ive on the DETV Small Business Podcast with my main man,
the Star Maker, Steven Johnson. Love it, bro.
Caller.
Love it.
Ooh, what's your name? What is your name and what do you do? Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, don't talk no more. Don't say nothing else. Oh, I think I hung up on her. Call back.
Call back. I got a feeling that phone gonna keep ringing.
That phone gonna keep ringing.
Phone's gonna keep
ringing. We are up. There you go, right there. All right. Thank you for calling the DETV Small Business Podcast. I'm your main man, Big Ivan, and I'm here with
The star maker, Steven Johnson.
All right, who I got on the line? Who's this, and what do you do?
Monty from Monty's Neighborhood Snacks. I'm a baker and I also teach cooking classes.
Monty, DSU is in the building. What's up, my man? How are you?
I'm good, Big Ivan. How are you doing, sir?
I'm good, Monty. Tell the listeners, the 18,000 and plus listeners, who you are, what the heck you do, what you specialize in, and why you do it.
I'm Monty from Monty's Neighborhood Snacks. I bring sweets to the streets. I change neighborhoods one cupcake and smile at a time. Well, Travel North has me as top 50 black-owned bakers. I'm on a show called Bake a Tea Making on the Food Network.
Ah.
I also I teach cooking classes. I contract not traditional cooking classes. I teach real cooking classes at the community centers, detention centers. Contract practical stuff like a rotisserie chicken. If you have $5, you can get a rotisserie chicken. And with a rotisserie chicken, I can teach your kids how to make chicken cheesesteak, chicken Alfredo, chicken salad, tortillas, and stuff like that. And we also have fun like banana pudding cups and stuff like that.
I love it.
Teaching latchkey kids to come home and, hey, you can cook for yourself.
I love
Mom,
that. I love that.
You have two jobs. You can go get a chicken, or you can get a couple things to hand off to your 13-year-old son so he can cook himself dinner tonight. Because on Tuesdays he has to fend for himself. He can do that.
And your thing is, you don't have to have honey buns. You don't have to have that. If you have $5, you can have a meal, and you're showing them how to prepare the meal. I love it.
And if you're a single dad like I was, you can go to the corner store, get $5 worth of things, and go home and make a banana pudding cup with your daughter.
I love it. I love it. Quality time and get some food. A question for you. Hey, Monty. Matt Meyer, I don't know if you heard, but Matt Meyer he's dropping $14 million in the small business community, right? If you had $100,000 right now, what would you do?
If I had $100,000
to put
right now,
towards
what would I do with it?
Towards your business, what would you do?
What would I do? First thing came to my head was I would want to work with the Food Bank of Delaware in some capacity, with them working with my business and me helping them learn how to run a business, and you guys can go out and sell cupcakes and run that stand and learn your stuff. Like, as far as helping the community, some of it would definitely be going towards helping the community in that capacity without even thinking about it.
I know that's right.
I also, as far as expanding the business, like right now, thanks to Steve and his program, shout out to Steve.
Thank you, bro.
He was my mentor.
Okay.
And during the process of him being my mentor, I went from one, I contract cooking classes, went from one contract with the state, which is exciting to me. Monty, I started a business from scratch. My small business contracts with the state of Delaware on long-term contract.
Damn.
And I thought that was dope. But I went from one contract with the detention center. Now I have all the detention centers in Delaware. And I would definitely want to expand that part of my business as well.
So let me ask you, bro. Let me ask you why I got you, man. Did you contact the Office of Supplier Diversity?
No, I have not.
Okay. All right. They might help you out with the further those contracts. Make sure you do that, bro. Look, Monty, tell people where they can find you. We got to get to the next call. I appreciate you, brother, for calling.
Man, thank you. Thanks for having my call. Yo, bro, Ivan, I'm so proud of you, sir. Don't think he doesn't have a story to tell you guys. He's an amazing man over there.
I appreciate you, bro.
Monty, you Ivan, when I first started, I sat with him in his basement, and he gave me life advice for my business that has worked out tremendously, and I appreciate you for that, Ivan.
Man, I love you, bro. I love you, man. Keep doing what you're doing. You're inspiration. I remember, like you said, back then when we was all in the basement, right, trying to figure things out, and it was called something else before it was called this. But his determination, his willpower, but the word that I love more than anything, the grit of when people say no, he was like, hell no, I'm going to do what I do. So shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, hey,
and he makes food.
Real quick.
He makes stuff
when
for diabetics.
Hood Snacks is on them checks where I started. When they write the checks, they say Hood Snacks on it.
Hood Snacks. And he makes, and it's important because people out here are diabetic. He makes gluten-free, diabetic-friendly desserts. So shout out to him.
Absolutely, sugar-free, gluten-free, vegan. I got all that.
I'll be at
Thank you
I'll be
for
at
talking to
DSU.
me.
I'll be at DSU grabbing them all on the homecoming. So Monty, tell people where they can find you, bro.
Just Monty's Neighborhood Snacks. Just Google it. Any platform you're looking for, put it in your search bar. Monty's Neighborhood Snacks. Holler at your boy.
He said, put it in your search bar. Thanks, bro. Love you, man. He said, put it in your search bar. You out? All right. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm out of here. I'm out. The Small Business Podcast. Tell me a little bit about Monty before we get our next call, because you got a 2:30. You got to get out of here.
I sure do.
Okay.
Goodness.
You got to get out of here.
So Mont was one of my favorites, man. He had a great attitude. Always happy, always willing to help out, regardless of what's going on in his life or in his business. He always had time to step up and help other entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
So I really respect him for that.
All right, so this is what we're going to do. You get out of here. I'm going to get out of here. I'm coming back tomorrow night to do this live again. I think we just keep this going, telling everybody what's happening. Again, Matt Meyer is dropping $14 million. It's about $60 million altogether, but $14 million into small business. Make sure you go check that out. And that would be with the Division of Small Business. More information, contact them. Go to their website. I believe it is, what is it, www, hold on, let me make sure I get that. And while I find that website, give me a word to get out of here on, bro.
We appreciate y'all. Ivan would not be what he is today without the support of the Delaware community. I would not be able to build what I'm building right now without the support of the Delaware community. So we appreciate you guys. Once again, July 15th, 100 Campus Drive at Del Tech's Dover campus, the Minority Small Business Expo. Be there. You need to be there. Whether you want to be a vendor, whether you want to be just an attendee, you need to have your face in the place. I'll send the sign-up link to Ivan. Maybe he can post it up in here somewhere.
No, just post it in the comments.
Maybe right here or right here or right there. But we'll get it done for y'all. Thanks again. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much.
It is your main man, Big Ive. A couple things coming up. Small Business Week is coming up on 0504. That is May 4th to May 10th. For more information, go to business.delaware.gov. For that, get all the information that you can regarding that $14 million that Matt Meyer and the small business people are dropping. $14 million. Let's see, May 5th, Small Business Boot Camp at Route 9 Library. May 15th, Delaware Small Business Chamber. Make sure you check that out. May 28th, Minority Supplier Diversity quarterly session. Make sure you check that out. If you are a contractor or a vendor trying to get state contracts, make sure you do that out. Check them out as well. It is your main man, Big Ive. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Do me a favor. If you're a small business, share this. I also, let me get this for you real quick, too. Give me one sec. And while I'll find this out, what else you got going on, man? Tell people what you got going on in your neck of the woods.
Not a whole lot. I host the Only Business podcast. Y'all can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart, pretty much all podcast platforms. Once again, that's the Only Business podcast, and we are called that because we only discuss
only business.
Only business. I said before, we've had enough of the intellectual baby food, ladies and gentlemen. We've had enough of the Who's Going to Pay on the First Date podcast. All right, so come on over there and get some intellectual food that's fit for adult consumption. Right now, we just launched a series called Business Lessons from TV and Film, where we discuss the lessons that business owners, business leaders can learn from popular TV shows and movies. We just did Breaking Bad last Friday. This Friday, we're going to do The Wire. Next week, we're going to do Game of Thrones. We're going to do a whole bunch of stuff, man. It's great.
I love it. All right, I just put in the chat. Hold on, let me put in the other chat as well. Let me see. Oh, we had some questions. Let me see. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, wow. Monique and Val and Sister Muhammad. Make sure you check them out. EmpowerHV.com. Make sure you go there. Also, I'm putting in the chat right now, if you are looking for an affordable way to advertise, DETV, we have some specials that if you have a pre-made commercial, 30-second commercial, we will play it on TV and through our social media platforms and our shows that we've created. Good Morning Delaware, Buenos Dias Delaware, DETV News, DETV Sports. We are creating this platform that's making it super easy for you and super affordable, right, for you to let people see what you do so you can bring in revenue. Again, I'm not talking about $4,500 a month. I'm talking about something as low, starting at $249. You hear that?
Yep.
One more time, $249. There you go. There's a link I just hit. Hit that link, fill out the form. Someone will call you back from my office. I'll personally give you a call back to see how we can help you advertise your business. All right, it's the DETV Small Business Podcast. Be sure to check out Delaware. What was it? Wilmington. Hold on, I said Wilmington. Good Lord. It was.
Time for you to take a nap, brother.
Yeah, I'm tired. Business.delaware.gov for more information about everything regarding small business. Star Maker, thank you so much for your time, brother.
Truly my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
I appreciate you, and thank you for watching, and thank you for supporting everything that DETV does. All right? On the other side of things, be great, hug someone, forgive yourself, and let's get to the bag.